Welcome to the class, dear student. This is Angida from the race classes. We are here to discuss about the topic percentage. And in this topic, we are going to learn many more things. Children, before beginning of the topic, first of all, you know what is percentage, how it is represented, or what it is exactly called it as. Do you have any idea about it? Do you have any idea? You have any guess? Okay. So percentage is represented with a special symbol, one line with two small dots. That I'll already go with the pictorial representation on the board. Don't worry for that. Apart from that, one more symbol, it is represented in form of 100, no? That verbally I am dealing with. So, in this chapter, first of all, before dealing with the chapter, I would like to tell some of the points. First of all, we will discuss topic covered, but short form I am going to discuss. It is represented with the symbol this one. Clear? Otherwise, it can be written in the form of 100 or it can be written or called it as out of. Out of what? 100. This is just the outline. If somebody is going to ask you, children, this is the first time for your class. If somebody is going to ask you percentage, what is the symbol of that? Then you will tell. It is written in which form? Like hundreds. And then in words form, if you are going to talk about out of. That is outline. Now let's move to the main part of ours, that will be your topics covered. Clear? What are the topics which we are going to learn in this? First, we are going to learn about introduction of percentage. You will write point wise. These topics are help you for you, because when you are going to read your book, whatever the syllabus you are having, if you are going to just match whether the ma'am have taught this topic is matching with your syllabus or not, that is very important for you. That's why whenever we are starting the new chapter, we are discussing the topics covered. That is the main motto of mine that I am sharing with you. So first is your introduction of percentage. Clear? Second, please note it down with me, because for this I will not give you much time. Introduction to percentage. Next you are going to write relation between fraction, decimal and percentage. Separately we are going to find relation between percentage, decimal and fraction. Clear? Understood? Third, pictorial representation. Now in this, I'll go with this into that only. Whatever the topics I am writing, I'll teach accordingly. Clear? Third is your pictorial representation of percentage. I hope the handwriting is clear to you. Yeah. Of percentage. Now mark the fourth one. Please note it down. Conversion of fractions to percentage. Separately, conversion of fractions to percentage and vice versa. Vice versa means what? Percentage to fraction. Conversion of fractions to percentage and percentage to fraction. Fractions. Clear, children? Next we are going to learn about conversion of decimal to percentage. Yeah. Conversion of decimals to percentage and percentage to decimal. Again, you can call this as in vice versa. Percentage to decimals. Clear? Next point which we are going to cover in this video will be your sixth one, word problems based on percentage. This is just the outline which we are going to discuss in our topic. Clear? So our topic begins with introduction of percentage. Clear? So what introduction I am going to give? In beginning only I had given that percentage is written in the form of out of. It had been taken from the Latin word per and centum. Clear? Per means what? Out of. Centum means century, 100. That means out of 100. This is the verbal communication, you can say. In introduction part, we are going to learn about the representation, what it is called it as. In Latin word, what we are going to call. These all things we are going to learn in the first part of your introduction. Now please click a screenshot of this one. Then I can start. Clear? So percentage is, it can be represented. Clear? Now I am going to raise. First topic of ours will continue as such. Clear? Now please note it down. Yeah, please note it down. First important point which we are going to write, it is represented by, whether you don't know how it is or from where it has been taken, but the important thing is it is represented by symbol. Here you have to write, it is represented by symbol percent. Clear? It is represented by symbol percent, which means, second, percent means out of 100. This is important thing, the thing you have to note it down. Third is, it had, or you can write, it has been taken from Latin words. Clear? I am going from the basic, beginning only. This is the beginning of percentage. Clear, children? It has been taken from Latin word per means out of, and centum means century. Century means what? Good. 100. Clear? So this is just the brief instructions. As you are going to begin this chapter for the first time, that's why the brief instructions for each and everything is very, very important. Because this is new for you. Understood? So just click a screenshot of this one. Then I'll move to the next part. These things you have to underline also before taking. You have to underline these things. Clear? Yeah. Now take a click of this one. So first we are going to begin with introduction part is over. Second part of us is what? Pictorial representation of percentage. Okay. Hope you have taken already screenshot of this one. Yeah. So heading will be pictorial representation of percentage. Please note it down. What is pictorial representation? Can you guess what type of things we are going to read? Yeah. Pictorial representation of percentage. Now topics covered we have already done. So I am going to erase. Once again, I'll write from here. Clear? Yeah. Like in grid form we are reading, no? We have seen the graph paper. Most of the time when you are dealing with data handling chapter, there you have seen or used a graph paper. That there also you can draw the pictorial representation of like certain figures. Do you get my point what I said? Okay, fine. Now let's talk the first topic of ours. From this video, I think when we'll go with a proper introduction, starting from introduction, ending to the word problem, whole concept is imbibed in this video. Nothing I have to go with the other one. Okay, everything I'll cover one by one. Everything should be given in same way. Like for example, if you are going to make a grid, what you are going to make? You are going to make a small grid which contains around, or you are going to make one grid that will 10 into 10 grid. The question is how you will draw that grid. That means this side I need a scale to draw. You also can use scale for that. Clear? With the help of scale only we can draw. Yeah, use your scale to draw. Fine. So please use proper scale to draw this one. 10 into 10 grid, small grid also you can take. There is no hard and fast rule for this one. Clear? Now make a 10 line in this. Like this you will make 10 line. 2, then here you will draw. I hope it is visible to you, like 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm telling also, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 into 10 grid is going to need this much space only, as I have not made the long grid or box. Clear? Now make it equal. Let's erase this side. Not required. Clear? Bottom side also you are going to make 10 boxes. That means here, start from here. Let's see. 1, then 2, 3, 4. This is the way when somebody told you to draw the grid, children, this is the way only you can draw. Whatever the numbers are written, you have to take. Here we have to draw equal grid, 10 out of 10. Clear? So 1, 2, 3, 4, other will be your 5, then 6, then 7, other 8, some size are increases, then your 9, and last will be your 10. Clear? Now extra part I am going to erase from here, it's not required. Clear? Now please keep your eyes here. What is the actual use of this one and in what way we are going to learn for the pictorial representation? That is very important for you to understand. Clear? If your question is given like this means it have how many boxes in it? It have 14 this 100 boxes. This small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 into 10 we are having 100 boxes. Clear? If your question, if you are getting 14%, I'll write a little bit. If your question is written 14%, clear? 14% means it can be written as 14 upon 100. Percent always represent, in previous only slides I have shown you, know. Percent means what? 100. Clear? How many part you have to set? Choice is yours. That means we have to color how many boxes? we have to color around 14 boxes. Start coloring that one. This will be your 10. Clear? This part of yours will be 10. I have colored 10. Now, how many extra part I have to color from the other box? I have to color 4 more from other box. Now, this 10 I have colored. Do you get my point? This 10 I have colored. You also have to color, basically you have to use pencil while setting this one. Next part which we are going to, okay, coloring is over. Next we have to cover 4 more. 10 plus 4 we are having 14, no? So let's count the 10 boxes from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to set from here to there. What exactly we are going to color from here? Just don't try to erase this red line. That one is important. This is your red line which is going to segregate one boxes to the other one. This red line. Clear? That means whatever the number we are getting here now is your out of 100% we have colored 14 box. And that's why the percentage for this is what? 14 upon 100. This is your pictorial representation. This will be your pictorial representation of any figure, and make it sure mostly it is represented by grid of making 100 because percentage stand for 100. Clear, no? Hope the things are clear to you. So if you want, you can make it or note it down. The questions are given in your book as well. Other note you can write here, children, which is very, very important. Note. A percentage is what? How it is going to represent, or how? A percentage is a fraction with 100 as a denominator. Always in the denominator of the fraction percentage we are having 100. That's why I have written 14 upon 100 will be a 14%. A fraction is a percentage is a fraction with denominator as 100. That means here in this chapter you are not going to get any other denominator in any of the fractions. Always you will get 100 in the denominator. Okay, fraction with denominator as 100. Will it be okay for you to go with? Understood, no? Now these are your basic building, just basic concepts which I am giving you. With that all you have to understand and learn the things from here. Clear? Always the denominator is 100. Now pictorial representation is clear. So second is, let's give you some short problem from this same pictorial representation of percentage. Homework 2 question I am giving you. You have to represent, draw a 10 into 10 grid and represent it. What you have to represent, children? First, I hope the letters are clear to you. Okay. First you have to represent 45%. Second you have to represent 69%. And third you have to represent 95%. You have to draw 3 different grids which contains 10 into 10 boxes which I have drawn right now in front of you only, like this, and then you have to shade that with the help of pencil. Whatever the boxes are given, you have to color the 45 box, you have to color 69 box, and you have to color 95 box out of your 100 box. Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the other part of your topic, and that will be converting fractions to the percentage. Your heading is what? Converting fractions to the percentage. Hope you have taken the note of this one. Yeah. So, do you understand what are the basic things? How it is represented, what it is called, what is grid form, what is pictorial representation, and we are moving with your converting fractions to percentage. Clear? Okay. Now, mark your heading. Conversion. Conversion of what? Conversion of fractions, or you can write converting fractions to percentage. Beforehand only I said to you, no, that percentage denominator side, it is in the, when you are, it is represented in form of fractions, always the denominator will be your 100. Note only I have given here. That means fraction is what? The number which can be written in the form of numerator upon denominator. Clear? And if it is represented in the form of numerator upon denominator, always your denominator is what? 100. That means if any number is written, like if your 2 is written, 2 upon 100, that means what? 2%. Because always this, don't write, this again I am explaining only. Clear? Clear? So it can be written as what? This is your denominator part and can be written as, always represent 100. Clear? I think it's clear. So the questions which we are going to discuss here will be few questions. I'll write. Please note it down. Write down the heading, converting fractions to percentage. Now the question is written. First, 84 upon 100. Second, 96 upon 100. Third, 70 upon 100. We will write the answer directly without converting that one. Clear? Understood? Now mark the next one, that will be your, if the question is written like this form, you don't have to put your brain on this part. Don't put your brain. Simply what you have to do, whatever the number is given, this is your whole number, that will be your percent. This is your first type of the question. We have another tough also, but this is your easy one. If you get this type of questions, you don't have to keep your mind on that. Clear? You don't have to keep your mind on that. Directly have to write the answer. 96%. Here it will be your 96%. Here it will be your 70%. That's all. Don't say that very easy, ma'am. No. This is simple one only. Understood? Fine. We are moving to the other part of this question. This is the simple. Now move to the third part. Second type. This is your first type. Now move to second type. Second type, if your question is written like 9 upon 20. What question is written? A1 is given. I will use another color marker to identify that one. If question is written 9 upon 20. Can you guess? Oh my god, what is this? The denominator is different, numerator is different, and you just put a question mark on me. Ma'am, you said in fraction always denominator is 100, but here you have given me the denominator 20. Why so? What is the need, ma'am? That means whatever the question you have written is not correct. You have to scratch your brain for this one. Do you get my point? Do you get my point? So children, please think. If 20 is given, you have to scratch your brain and think that how you will make this 20 as an 100%, or how you will make this 20 as an 100. So do you know the table of 20? In table of 20 you are getting 100. How many times? 5 times. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. As I have instructed and written, you note that denominator should be 100, means it should be 100. If it is not given, we have to make. So with which number we are going to multiply this 20 to get the answer 100? Can you guess? Any guess? Okay. We are going to multiply, I will tell, with 5. And why I have multiplied with 5? Because I have to put this denominator 100. And whatever the number you are taking in denominator part, the same number you have to multiply in numerator part. Don't make any changes that here you have multiplied with 4, here you can take 3 or 2. No, then the solution will be wrong. Which number you are multiplying in denominator to make it 100, same number you have to multiply in numerator. Whatever the number you are getting, let it be. Get my point? Fine. So here you are getting 9 into 5. 9 5s are? Any guess? Correct. 45 upon 25 is 100. Now this number is written in the form of fraction. Here also it is fraction. I told already, when the number is written like 70 upon 100, directly it can be written as 70%. So 45 upon 100 can be written as, very good, 45%. Now children, if your question is written like 9 upon 20, are you able to convert to that percentage? Because here, this is your which form, children? This is your fraction. Fraction. Get my point? And here, this is your percentage. Second part of conversion. Now, don't say that, ma'am, this is very easy. It's little bit effort you have to put to get this fraction to percentage. Clear? Now, one more example I'll discuss with you to boost your knowledge, whether you have learned something or not. So, other question of yours is given 8 upon 25. Children, this is the last question I am explaining to you. Afterwards, I'll give you the easy homework and that you have to do. Next coming videos, already we have discussed everything in detail. So, please don't worry that you are not getting something or you are missing in this particular chapter. You will get each and everything with the deep discussions of the topic. Each and every topic. Clear now? So, if your question is given 8 upon 25. 8 upon 25. Okay. Can you guess 25 can be written as what? In table of 25 you are getting 100. How many times? 4 times. Very good. So you have to multiply 8 with 4 and then 25 with 4. You will get the answer 32 upon 100. See how easily we are explaining the things, because as children you are a small kids, you have to understand the basic concepts when you are going to start the new topic. 32 upon 100. Then here you will get the answer 32%. Clear? Another pattern of the questions which we are having already, where if the question is given in mixed fraction, then what we are going to do. Clear? If time is there, we can explain in this video only. Okay, like if your question is given, I'll explain another pattern for you only. That will be your C part. Please note it down. If your question is given 4 whole 1 upon 20. Clear? This is your which form? Which form? Mixed fraction. So it can be written as what? 4 into 20 plus 1 upon 20. Your answer is what? 4 to 40, 4 into 20, 80 plus 1 upon 20. Now you have one more doubt. Ma'am, here you are dealing with a big number. And you said that if you are going to take this type of number, the number will exceed more than 100. Like if I will take 25 and I will multiply with this with 5, then the number will exceed. In that case, what you are going to do? In that case, if your number is bigger or you are just seeing this type of number, so what type of step you are going to solve while dealing with such problems? Can you guess? Okay, we'll see. Let's see the solutions first. I will tell you. Here you are getting 81 upon 20. 81 upon 20. Now let's see, children. Do you have any number for 20 to make it 100? Yeah, we have 5. 81 multiplied by 5 upon 20 multiplied by 5. Can you guess after multiplying what we are getting? Okay, 5 ones are 5, 8 5s are 40. 405 upon 100. Now the question arises here once again. Can you convert this number? Can you convert this number? I am leaving this for you, because I will start again the same concept in my next video. I will see where I have stopped. So I am putting a question. Your question is what? whether this fraction is correct or not. Now I am giving you an access to please find the answer of this one, and then you have to see whether my whatever I am going to explain in next video, that statement in your thought or that method is correct or not. Clear? So I am putting one more question mark over here, children, whether this fraction is, put a big question mark, correct or not. Find out. What you have to do? Find out. This is a work I have given for this. Clear? Understood, no? Next coming videos we'll go with many more topics that we are going to cover. So please recall these topics once again so that we can, while discussing the other part, you must have any confusions, you can give your doubt in comment section as well. So keep watching this and keep supporting my channel. Please like, share and subscribe to continue more videos from this. So I'm going to end up the class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.